Good afternoon, this is Mr. Coleman with the next video in the series Maths Revision Outside the Classroom. Today's topic is sequences. A sequence is a set of numbers that follows a particular rule. We're just going to be dealing with linear sequences, which means they go up by a fixed quantity or go down by a fixed quantity each time. For instance, let's consider the sequence 4, 7, 10, 13. Clearly that sequence goes up by 3 each time, so we can get additional terms by just adding 3. However, we're usually expected to also work out the nth term, or any term in the sequence. So we first of all look at the difference between the terms, and we've already said that that is 3. Then we look at what's called the zero term, which is the term that would come before the first term if we just followed the sequence backwards. So in this case it would be 1, because 1 is 3 before 4. So the zero term is 1. The terms increase by 3 each time. So that gives us the nth term as being 3n plus 1. It's the difference between the terms times n, which is the number in the term, plus 1. So 3n plus 1 is the nth term. So the 100th term, for instance, would be 3 multiplied by 100 is 300 plus 1. Now let us consider another sequence like 4, 9, 14, 19. That goes up by 5 each time, and the zero term is minus 1. So the nth term is 5n minus 1. The difference between the terms times n minus 1. The 50th term would be 5 times 50 is 250, minus 1 is 249. Now consider the sequence 4, 2, 0, minus 2, minus 4. This sequence goes down by 2 each time. So the difference between the terms is negative 2. The term in front of 4, the first term, is 6. So this sequence is negative 2n plus 6. The nth term minus 2n plus 6, the difference, times n, plus the zero term. And the 10th term is minus 2 times 10 is minus 20, plus 6 is 14. So remember, for the nth term of a linear sequence, you work out the difference between the terms, multiply this by n, then you work out the zero term, and you add that if it is positive, or subtract if it is negative. Now is the time to go and practice some questions on sequences. Good afternoon.